Self-care is critical to supersizing and growing your business. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Our idiom to coincide with today's paradox is self-care, or to care for something, someone, yourself, particularly in this particular idiom's case. Self-care, the ideology, although Socrates is credited with being the father of self-care, the ideology really didn't come into play until the 1950s, which is a relatively new idiom or concept. And it comes from the medical community, and they started to teach and share that the person or the patient, as medicine started in the 1950s to become more person or patient centric instead of just scientific medical field professional, I guess, the medical and educational focused type of medicine. It put more emphasis on the individual's ability, their acts and their practices, and the impact that that has on their physical health, your physical well-being. This is, of course, it's been around my entire lifetime, so it's one of those things. I personally believe that I wish I had known more about self-care when I was younger. When I grew up, self-care was personal hygiene, right? Hey, you take showers, you take baths, you wash your hair, you shampoo, you know, you comb your hair, you wear clean clothes, you show up in a manner that's befitting the situation. We've talked about that a couple of days. But to me, self-care is much more, and it became even more when not just the medical profession, but psychology got involved and said, hey, it's so important to take care of our mental health as well as our physical health. And that has taken a lot more emphasis. I think it might even be Mental Health Month this month. I'm not sure when it is. But I personally believe, one of my friends posted about it today, and I said, hey, I think it should be a part of all of our education, whether it's our personal education or formal education. We should know how to take care of ourselves physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, with respect to relationships, you know, and who we are and how we're showing up in the world, as well as financial, right? We need to be able to take care of all the different areas and aspects of our life. And self-care is a part of that. Now, today's paradox for the annual challenge is a little bit of a different twist on the one that I'm more familiar with, which is what I call the care paradox. The care paradox, according to this author that I got this list from for the challenge for this month, says the less you care about other people, the less you care about yourself. To me, I take the opposite of that. The more you care about other people, it proves the more you care about yourself. And I think this is so true. We cannot give to other people what we don't have to give ourselves. If we don't take care of ourselves in the different areas and aspects of our life, we're not going to have the energy to grow and build and supersize our business. To me, it's common sense. We better take care of ourselves as the founder and developer and primary driver of the business that we're trying to create in the world, or there isn't going to be a business in the world. I guess I found that out firsthand in 2010 when I had a sudden cardiac arrest. Fortunately for me, the businesses I was running at the time had a succession plan, so the businesses would have continued, but probably in a different form than I had personally been running and operating them. So we need to take care of ourselves in order to create what it is that we want in our life, because if we're not taking care of ourselves, we're not even going to have a life to worry about creating a business or impacting the world or having the experiences we want to have over here on the planet. So curious, your favorite, share in the comments below your favorite self-care practice. I got to think about what mine is, because I have a whole bunch of them. Since 2010, I have a whole lot of different self-care practices in every area and aspect of my life, because I know that I can only live a life if I'm here to live a life. A lot of people don't get that in-your-face experience, but since I've had that, I'm not going to let it go to waste. I'm going to learn from it and continue to take care of myself physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, with respect to my relationships, contribution, what I'm here to share with the world, etc. So share your favorite self-care practice in the comments below, and I will be with you tomorrow with another idiom that's related to the day's paradox. Don't know what it is yet, but I will look at the list and create that later. Any questions, hit me up. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow. Bye. Go take care of yourself.